DJ Quest, stupid.
And you know what? You dealing with a beast when it comes to mixing and production with Vinny. Vinny Beats, Music Matrix, Acafool, Damn Productions. We gets it cracking over here. You like it?
He's over there showing off with the board. Come on, Vinny. He been telling me about you for about a couple months now.
For real.
He said you a beast. He said you drive around with your name in the back of your car with your number because you know you that confident.
Yeah, arrogance on him. Arrogance.
Like, I got this.
They call me if they want.
So, telling y'all, boy, it's gonna be a fun summer. It's gonna be a fun summer. I'm one of them habits. She'll never quit.
Hey, you need to get that on a shirt. I'm one of them habits.
She'll never quit. See,
yes, sir.
I come up with
in the front. I'm one of them habits. On the back, she'll never quit.
I'm dope. Acafool is dope. Whoa. You're considering him as, you're comparing him to drugs and paraphernalia. What's going on here? All right, I'm only human, flesh and blood, a man.
DJ Quest, stupid.
Damn, I
Not
missed
enough
it.
boxing.
Can't go. You was a.
Hey, what is it?
Bullshit.
I know, we're gonna walk right now. I told you. All right, so what's up, man? Hi. Pleasure to meet you. This is Acafool still on TJ Quest TV, and right now we're at the Tampa Music Conference.
He got me sweating my ass off right now.
And you guys missed out on him almost.
They don't even
destroying
know that. They don't even know all of that.
Himself, him downstairs.
He don't even got a green card. Why are you even listening to him?
Hey, you do not talk about me like that about my green card. If I have it, I have it. You don't need to know. Okay? Jesus Christ. Let's go. We're over here smelling that good water.
The only song got spent in there.
Yeah? Nice. Where y'all headed? Okay, I see you in there again. Ferran too.
Say that again?
Oh, yeah, good, man. Gotta grab me something to eat. I'm coming back, man.
Yes, sir. I think so, but I'm not sure.
Best way to run a label.
Well, the best way to run a label is that's a big ass question, and let me deal with that now. Okay, it's Sunday, so we can deal with this question now. The best way to run a record label, my brother, is to you have to understand that people running a record label, management, things like that are professions. Okay? If you had your appendix burst, you wouldn't ask your uncle to take that motherfucker out because you trust him. Yet you will let your uncle run your whole career as your manager, or you will join a record label that ain't never done shit just because your boy got it and you helped him come up with the name and he got the car wrapped. So the best way to run a record label is the same way you run any other kind of business, through knowledge, experience, and understanding that, and a resume. Do something. You got to do something. It's a record label. There's people's dreams at stake, money is at stake, time is at stake, and there's a whole lot of stuff. So you have to know what you're doing. An executive should be an executive. An executive, the reason why it's a difference between people like Clive Davis and okay, I ain't gonna be long like this. I know I give a whole speech later, but that's okay. But I'm just trying to tell it like a T.I. is in this motherfucker. The reason why it's a profession. So the best way to run a record label, in short, is to be a record label exec. Not rapping on the side, not tap dancing on the side. If we want to, still giving Diddy his props, but not to do all that other stuff on the side, is to concentrate on the best benefits of the people on your record label and to have knowledge of that and make sure you experiencing that, just like if you was the president of a law firm, if you was the president of any other kind of company. The record business, people forget, is still a business. They just want to get records. That's not the way it works, man.
Let me just say that. What he said is good from a general standpoint. Let me give you some specifics.
some things that are really going to help you avoid pitfalls. Because one thing about the music business is that there's always somebody, if you have money, that sees that you have money and is prepared to separate you from it if you don't know what you're doing. So the first thing is, these are the two pitfalls where money vanishes. One is advertising. Before you spend money on any kind of advertising, ask yourself, do the self-test. Has this, whatever I'm about to spend my money on, ever caused me to buy somebody's album? If the answer is no, it probably won't make anybody buy your album either. So why are you doing it? You know, you can buy 20 billboards along I-275 at an exorbitant expense, but if that's never made you buy an album, why will it make anybody else buy one? You say a full-page ad in the source. Has that ever made you go out and buy an album? If it did, maybe it'll work. If it didn't, move on. Come up with something else. Shrink-wrap vehicles, frankly, are a waste of time unless you are going to turn them into a rolling point of purchase. Meaning you're going to post up, like out here in front of the Sun Dome, the back door is open and shop is open. And you start slinging this. Now, if you're going to do that, fine, shrink wrap the vehicle. If you're not going to do that, what's the shrink wrap vehicle for? To make the other groups hate you or love you or both or envy you or whatever? I mean, that is what I see a lot of people doing. So that's pitfall 1. Pitfall 2 is promotions. People sink hundreds and even thousands of dollars into promotions. You have a right to know who this cat has worked for before you hire him. Radio promoter, street promoter, whatever. You have a right to ask for references, and he needs to be willing to tell you. If he's reluctant to tell you who he's worked for in the past, that's a red flag. Warning, you know, find out who these cats are. The reputable promotion firms have been around for a while. So do your research, find out how they bill. You know, do they bill by spins? Do they bill by billable hours? If so, how are you going to keep track of what hours he's working on your project and not somebody else's? You have to be very careful about these two areas because they are unregulated, they are full of unscrupulous shysters, and you need to be very careful about those two areas. And those are the pitfalls. You know, pressing is what pressing is. You know, posters, postcards, they pretty much cost what they cost. Most of your costs are fixed. But the area that's going to screw you is promotions and advertising. So watch out in those two parts.